YouTubers, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Microsoft Store to close all of its brick and mortar retail locations. What does this mean? Well, anything that's in a building like so is gone. And what does that really mean realistically on a business standpoint? On a higher level, it means a lot of private sector jobs are going to be hacked. Yeah, non-government private sector jobs. People will be losing their jobs. And that hurts. And that's going to hurt because, remember, the private sector funds the public sector. Private funds public. All your government stuff is all funded by the private sector taxpayers. And closing down that many locations, I know quite a few malls that have one of these. They look like this. And I am in shock that they closed all of them. You would think they would keep some of them open in some locations, but there it is. Microsoft announced on Friday that it will be adjusting its sales focus to online services, shutting down all its physical retail spaces across the globe. Currently, the company has major retail locations in many large cities, and it has decided to shift its focus. With physical Microsoft store shops will cease operation. The announcement says that retail employees will remain on payroll, moving to remote online support for digital shoppers. So this is the empty mall phenomena that's going to be happening. Once you start losing bigger stores like this and, stores that you think that would sign a 20, 30-year lease because they basically want to engrave themselves, are gone. Are basically shutting it down and saying, look, we want to increase profits. We want to increase, and how do you restructure a company? Laying off, closing locations, and cutting overheads, and that's what they do, right? And I'm pretty sure, I bet you 100 to 1, I haven't seen the Microsoft stock today, but if you take a look at it right now, it shouldn't be doing too bad. After this announcement of restructuring, hollow out the companies, shell them out into empty shells. The move comes as most shopping continues to swerve into online environments, and Microsoft's selection of goods and services is progressing alongside of that change. Hold on a second. The Microsoft stores, I started seeing them after online and all that stuff was already rolling around. Must be something else really happening below the underlying things that are happening. There's something else happening. The move comes as most shopping centers swerve into online environments. Okay, we got that. Microsoft's selection of goods and services is progressing alongside that change. Prior to the COVID, the blame game, and subsequent economic shutdown, the Microsoft Store had multiple retail locations in major Canadian cities like Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, and Quebec City. Our sales have grown online as our product portfolio has evolved to largely digital offerings, and our talented team has proven success serving customers beyond and physical location, said Microsoft Corporate Vice President David Porter. We are grateful to our Microsoft Store customers, and we look forward to continuing to serve them online with our retail sales teams and Microsoft corporate locations. There it is, guys, right there. And it goes on to say, according to the update from former physical location team members, will be adapting to offer online services like 10-and-1 one-on-one, 10-on-1, one-on-one technical support, and more. 10-and-1, with significant growth throughout the digital storefronts, including Microsoft.com and stores like Xbox, Windows. The company will continue to invest in digital innovation across software and hardware, reads the announcement. New services include one-to-one video chat support, online tutorial videos, and virtual workshops, with more digital solutions to come. The death of Microsoft stores comes as a surprise. However, this isn't the end for physical appearances from the tech giant, developing a way to serve all customers. Microsoft will be opening newly minted Microsoft Experience Centers in its London, New York, Sydney, Redmond campus locations, presumably with more flagship centers to open around in the near future. So they're going to avoid Canada at all expenses because it's just too expensive to operate. As of now, there have been no information made public as to where the new Microsoft Experience Centers will feature to or include, what they would feature or include. But who cares about that? Canada's expensive. So Canada, like, so when they're looking at places like London, New York, Sydney, and Canada, and it's like, what, those are other expensive cities, Mike? No, there's a lot of places, like Starbucks is closing a lot of its locations in Canada. Property taxes are too high here. You guys don't understand. People paying property tax, like, there was one little restaurant, I mean, maybe the size of my store, a little bit bigger. The guy's paying like $233,000 a year in property tax. How do you figure? I'm not making this up. You can look it up. It's on the mainstream media news. When people are paying that much in property taxes, you're going to start to see a lot of private enterprise go wayside, if you know what I mean. I've been upgrading the store here. Guys, check out my channel, see what I've got going on. I've been upgrading, cleaning up, organizing. I started I have a website now for the store where people could go visit and check out and see. And you guys should check it out. It's mtg.toys. That's it, mtg.toys. MTG for Marriott Toys and Games, mtg.toys. Check it out, guys. See what I got going on in my brick and mortar. And this is the first time today I actually had time to sit down and make a video because I've been absolutely slammed. I've been slammed since the day I opened that door. I had people waiting for me outside to open my door. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, and thanks for watching.